Good morning, All Saints. It's Thursday morning, the 5th of August. As always, I hope that this first week in this month of August has gone well. I hope to see those of you who are able on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. on the lawn at Holy Innocents or on Facebook. We will be baptizing 3 young children into the household of faith, which is always a wonderful day, a wonderful experience in the life of the church. So I commend that to you. Later today or this evening, the church observes on its calendar the eve of Transfiguration. The Feast of Transfiguration is on August 6th. And as is the custom before principal feasts, the evening before generally has a set of readings for the day. Now, the Transfiguration, some of you may recall, we observe on a Sunday morning, or at least we do the readings on a Sunday morning, the last Sunday after the Epiphany, as the last great manifestation of Jesus, of God letting the world know who this person is. And so we have the readings usually sometime in the midst depths of winter, but the actual feast day is August 6th. And interestingly, for me anyways, on the eve of Transfiguration, the reading that is assigned is from the Hebrew scriptures from First Kings, and it's the story of just after Elijah has defeated the 400 prophets of Baal that infuriated Jezebel. So he goes running off into the desert and he sits under a broom tree and has a little pity party and falls asleep. And then he wakes up and he wants to die, and an angel has provided sustenance for him. And that happens a couple of times until he makes his way to Horeb or Sinai, the mountain of God, where he hides out in a cave for a while. And eventually God shows up and says, "What are you doing here?" That to me that's the question for all of us at all times and in all places. What are you doing here? Um, it's a question I often ask myself when I'm not sure I'm in the right place, or there's something that I'm not really all that excited about doing and maybe putting it off, or but I think it's a central question of living a life of faith. What are you doing here? Are you taking up space? Are you engaged in the ministry to which all people are called? Are you somewhere in between? And I think it's a question worth asking. The other event, of course, on August 6th is this will be the 76th anniversary of the dropping of the first atomic bomb. The word transfigure actually means to change something into a more beautiful or more spiritual or lovely aspect, and to say that um, the dropping of the atomic bomb on Hiroshima and then Nagasaki, to say that they transfigured our world would actually be to give beauty where there was not beauty. And so I am always struck that Transfiguration and that anniversary fall on the same day, because I think it gives us very much food for thought. We believe, on the Transfiguration that Jesus was joined in the cloud by Moses and Elijah and called once again beloved of God. And we are all just so beloved of God, no matter our nation or our ethnicity. And so I grieve each year that we have so damaged creation and treated people in ways that don't honor their image, the image of God that is in them. So it's a day of sadness and lament, and it's also a day of what are you doing here? In other words, what are you doing about it? What are you doing to make this world a more loving place? So that's my challenge, not just for myself, but for all of you in these next days or all days. And again, I hope that perhaps we'll see you on Sunday and that the weekend ahead is filled with some rest, blessings, time with people that you love. And as always, you remain in my love and prayers.